Hey guys, what's going on? It's David Boy over here. Welcome to another edition of Stories from the Garage. What's going on, guys? How's it going? How's your week been? My week has been great. It's been another week being quarantined. Oh, by the way, this is the bedroom edition again, since I have decided to isolate myself to the point where I'm basically just in my apartment for the most part, except for whenever I go grocery shopping, which lately has become a way of in a funny way, a mission impossible, because like when we go out with my girlfriend, I'm just wearing I actually get dressed, you know. Oh yeah, actually, this week I broke a new record. I ended up spending, I think it's 2 hours of wearing clothes in a week. So that's a new high, a new low for me, and I'm hoping to go lower than that next week. Hoping to go for the half hour, if that's even possible. But that will only depend on how fast I do my grocery shopping and how fast I can make it to the store if I go grocery shopping. So we'll see. Trying to aim. Everybody has to have certain goals, and during these quarantine times, and mine has been to spend as much time as possible wearing nothing at all. So I want to thank COVID-19 for giving me that. It has given me new priorities in my life, so that's fantastic, you know. Who would have thought that I would actually enjoy so much being a nudist? But I feel so much freedom when I'm butt naked. Honestly, it's kind of I love two things. I love to swim, I love to snowboard, and I love to be butt naked. I love soccer too and basketball, but yeah, those ones are my priorities when it comes when I'm not doing anything related to work. If I include my job, and that's also super fun. So yeah, those ones are my top 6 things that I enjoy doing myself. All right, so have you guys been doing anything exciting? How about letting me know what's happening in your world? You know, I'm not that big in order to ask you guys to create a hashtag and then send it to myself, but honestly, if you can just let me know what's going on in your life, that'd be great. You know, if you need an advice, I may not be the right person to answer for it, but at least I can make fun of it, and then, you know, we both can have a good laughter out of it. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have any advice actually on how to grow your YouTube channel, I'm all open for suggestions. So feel free to shout out to me about that. Yeah, so what's going on in the world? Let's see what went on this week. Oh, well, I mean, since Wednesday, let's see what happened. Well, there's this one thing that happened actually that it's pretty messed up. How you had these 3 senators, right? I think it's 2 GOPs and 1 Democrat. They were briefed about freaking coronavirus back in January, and they shorted their stocks, the stocks that they had. They shorted them. The bastards shorted them, having had all this knowledge about the stock market. They knew what was going to happen. They didn't tell us anything. They just went ahead and they shorted them. Bastards. You know, I was like, I guess that's how I can actually make money. You know, just become a senator. Just get insider information, you know. And it's unbelievable how they are not even thinking about accusing them of the bare minimum of insider trading, you know? That's ridiculous. If it's not insider trading, at least they should call it, like, I don't know, like, pussy popping, luckily. I don't know, but that was ridiculous. I was like, dude, seriously? Like, that's how you guys are going to be dealing with this shit? Like, you guys could have told me that. I could have said my 401k. Right now, my 401k is more like 101k or 911k because I need the police to find out where all my money went to. Motherfuckers! Oh man, like, honestly, the only thing that I'm happy about is that I'm not retiring anytime soon, fortunately. Otherwise, I would be pissed. And it's really funny how no one's talking about this shit. That's insider trading, motherfuckers. Like, stealing my money. You guys are stealing my monies, man. Come on. Like, I work really hard for those monies, same way as you guys do. And no one's saying jack about that, huh? Jeez. I guess that being what do they call it? I think it's a white collar or a blue collar? No, it's a white collar, yeah. It's a white collar crime. Therefore, it's fine. Yeah. It's the same way. Like, if you were to steal some bread from the stores, then you're going to jail. If you were to steal $10 billion or you were to do some insider trading with whatever data you have, it's alright because, you know what? You just worked really hard in order to get to the position where you are. Take advantage of the position and ba-ba-ba-boom, ba-ba-boom, ba-ba-boom, boom, boom. You're enjoying the benefits of being up there. Well, aren't you one lucky son of a bitch? Yeah. Seriously, it was kind of depressing. Well, not depressing. Depressing's the right word. It was more like enraging. Yeah, it was enraging because at least I don't know, have a tweet. You guys have this pumpkin guy that's giving tweets all the time about BS, like 24/7. It's kind of funny how even he did not do that. And then I don't know if he did it. Maybe somebody should look into that actually. And yeah, just make sure that that's what's happening. And if that's not happening, then that's fine. But if Mr. Pumpkin has been doing all that too, and that's pretty messed up. But oh well, what can we do? He's going to keep on tweeting. Tweet about it, man. Come on, just tell me something. Just give me something. I need to know. I need money, my friend. I need money. Like everybody else. Alright, in other news, the $2 trillion bailout has been approved. Yeah, you know what? Kind of happy about that, kind of sad about that at the same time because, like, it kind of goes against what capitalism stands for, in my opinion. Because capitalism is basically having to have... It's kind of aimed to mimic nature in the sense that it's survival of the fittest, right? So you have all those people that are not doing the right things in order to survive. However, they are still getting bailed out, right? So from our perspective, I'm against it. However, you have so many employees underneath these people, right, that actually need that money. So, I mean, if you can save those jobs, that'd be great. Just make sure that there isn't any buybacks or anything like that, because that would be back to 2008 when you had the AIG guy, for example, that is he got $1 billion, I think, or $2 billion, and he ended up spending like $250 million or $500 million on renewing and remodeling his lobby. That's a bastard right there. I said it. Yes, sir, I said it. Davey boy said it. You got it, motherfucker. Yeah. And then besides that, just hopefully, like, I don't know how the banks are going to deal with all this mess, you know? And on top of that, I don't even know how the entire market is going to react, you know? Not only the market in terms of Wall Street, but also Main Street. Because of this, they are injecting capital, which is good. You know, like, we need capital right now, right? I don't know where the trillions of dollars that we had before went to. You know, like, it probably went to all the people that ended up selling those stocks. Hint, senators in the U.S. You know, winky. And whoever knows these people, it's such a shame how I don't have any insights yet with these people. Hopefully one day I will. We'll see how it goes. You know what they say, if you cannot go against them, you should join them. And hopefully one day I can join the club and have all of the information as well available for me. But yeah. And then what else happened in the world? I'm trying to see that. Oh yeah, I was talking about the banks, right? How are they going to survive all this mess with the mortgages not being paid? Will they also get a bailout from the government? I don't know. I think that if they do that, they may be injecting so much capital that I guess it'll be the internal debt that will rise up. And then we could probably lead towards an inflation. I don't know how bad of an inflation it could be, but I mean, if you end up inserting like what they are saying, it would have to be like, I don't know, another like $20 trillion, something like that. That's what I heard earlier today. Man, be prepared to have a Big Mac for I don't know, like $6 million. Seriously, like I have my second thoughts about having more bailouts. It's a very complicated situation, but we'll see how that goes. You know, maybe investing right now in McDonald's may not be a bad idea, considering that a Big Mac may actually end up costing $6 million. However, if that happens, then that means that everything else is going to end up being that expensive, and everybody's going to turn out to be a millionaire, and then whoever is going to have all the money are going to be like the so-called trillionaires, right? And so it's going to be right now as the billionaires against everybody else. I think that Uncle Barney, like crazy Uncle Barney, calls him the 1%ers or 0.1%ers, whatever the hell he calls him. He's a douchebag. I don't like him. But yeah, and then no, that commie bastard. Him and that guy from Texas, the governor, whatever. He's no, not the governor, the lieutenant governor. He's such an asshole. Yeah. I requesting for the 70-year-olds to give up their lives in order to have a better economy. Come on, man. Smell your fart, seriously. Like, you know what? You have actually shown us how flexible you can be, because you're trying to stick your... Well, no, you're actually trying. No, this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to transform us into gymnasts, because you're trying for us to stick our heads into our butts, given all that nonsense that you said about 70-year-olds wanting to die in order to have a better economy. Come on, man, wake up. You know, it's not nice at all. Yeah. And then so when the whole bailout thing was passing, right, some senators, I think 4 senators, ended up refusing to do that. And then one of them, this guy is hilarious. I think it was the guy from South Carolina that was saying, Mr. Graham, he was saying that what did he actually say? He was saying that a nurse is making $16 an hour is going to be making $24 an hour if the bailout comes out the way it is meant to be. And honestly, at that moment, he made me get realized on how much he likes his job. You know, because it would be a matter of just offering him $600 more for him to be able to quit the Senate and just like give up, you know, because he said basically that nurses that right now I think they make $12 an hour or $14 an hour. Like, if the bailout were to come through and they would get, I guess they would get fired, then, or they would just claim to be unemployed, then they would get $24 an hour. And that would be very messed up for them to do it. And I'm pretty sure that none of them would do it because, like, I know how much they love their profession, all of them, and I know how it's like these people like are really, really into serving the other person, you know, serving the needed one. So serving the people that need the help. So I mean, for him to have said that, it basically showed me how much he likes being in the Senate because, like I said, if somebody were to offer him more money, then he'd be like, just like, all right, you know what? It's time for me to go back to South Carolina and eat some fried chicken. You silly goose. Seriously. Thank goodness that those measures were not approved. Seriously, come on, dude. Like, you should have some blood on your face, you know? Or maybe it's too much blood. That's why you are so red. You know, like, I've always wondered, how come you're so red, sir? Do you smoke? And if you're smoking, are you trying to smoke something up your butt? Or are you trying to smoke something up our butts? Is that what you were saying? What you were saying? I don't know. That was something that really caught my attention as well, and it actually made me laugh. I'm not gonna be joking about it. It really made me laugh because I was like, how selfish and how ironic is this guy for him to be able to say that, right? Yeah, and then, like, at night after work, when I was just like browsing on the webs, on the internet of the world, I got to see this video of Dr. Phil, and he's basically interviewing this 21-year-old girl that went on a spring break, right? And I think that she had an allergy reaction because she went around licking the doorknobs of the hotels in where she was staying. I think it's in Fort Lauderdale or in Miami, one of them. And her lips, they look like, I don't know, it looked like two ass cheeks, you know. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, what do you do to your lips, girl? Like, that's an allergy reaction. And then my girlfriend was telling me that was a filler, and I was like, that's no filler. What did they fill in there? You know, a big dick maybe in the mouth. There's no way that you're gonna get your lips so thick. You know, what did you do? Like, did you get stung by a stingray? You know, seriously, it was pretty crazy. And she was so ignorant. It was ridiculous. She was saying that coronavirus was really nothing that she was worried about. And I think she said something in terms of being proud of having licked the doorknobs of the hotel, which I was like, Ooh, Jesus Christ. Do you have any idea how... Ah, that's nasty in both ways, because I don't want your herpes infected mouth to be touching my doorknob. And second of all, you could have gotten any disease, not only COVID-19. Like, there are so many, like, skin diseases and skin infections that are roaming out there. And for you to be licking on doorknobs, that's just, like, so retarded, girl. Seriously, you should go back to kindergarten. It's like... And that's probably why your lips were like that. Have you ever thought about that? Like, I really honestly think that you had an allergy reaction to something. So you should go check a doctor. Oh, but wait a second. You don't believe in science because you said that yourself, right? So you said that science was basically for the boring, right? So I don't know, maybe we should take away that cell phone away from you and see how much you actually end up liking science thing, because that's all your connection to the world. Your stupid ass cell phone and your stupid ass laptop that basically came from advances in science that allow us to basically enjoy all what we have right now. So, you silly lady, congratulations for being the silly goose of the week. Yeah. And then, just to top it all out, like always, Mr. Pumpkin. What did he do? Well, I was listening to one of his speeches that he was giving. It was actually really funny. This one really cracked me up. I was like, the guy should... I think that he's actually a comedian, guys. I don't know about you guys, how you feel about this, but I honestly think that he's a comedian. Because he's talking about how, like, he's talking with the people at the G20, and then you can hear some guy, a big guy, raising up his voice, some wise guy of sorts, apparently, And honestly, I think he was referring to himself. Because see, who else would he call a wise guy? Seriously. Oh man, that was hilarious. He was a wise guy. Someone raised their voice, and it was the Mr. Wise Guy. So, it's Mr. Wise Guy. Mr. Wise Guy. Mr. Wise Guy. And then he's saying that no one has gotten any package like the one that we have right now ever. And it's probably because we've never been this screwed ever before. And so the least that the whole administration could have done is basically give us part of the money that went away. It's kind of like, I'm starting to think that you guys are like hood robbing, the opposite of Robin Hood, hood robbing. Because you steal from the poor and you give it to the rich, motherfuckers. Yeah. But yeah, that's what has been going on this week, guys. In terms of what I have been able to pay attention after work. And yeah, it's been a good week, Go Quarenteam. We can do this. We're very close to it. Yeah, I've been washing my hands so much lately, and my skin has been absorbing so much soap that seriously, every single time that I go take a pee, I think that I'm actually cleaning up my toilet. Seriously, that's how I think the whole thing is going on. So keep up the good work, guys. Hopefully you guys can say the same thing about your urination. But yeah, I mean, you know what? You guys are doing really well. Thank you so much for staying at home. I know you guys are staying at home, so thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. If no one has told you that, then let me be the person that tells you how proud I am of you, and we're gonna get through this. We're gonna go through it. We're gonna come out more united than ever, and we'll keep on going. This is like when we look back at this, we'll be like, man, you know what? I really appreciate being able to breathe outside. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to turn out to be. But in the meantime, just keep up the good work. Like, keep up the effortless good work. It's like, it's kind of funny, like how in order to basically survive this whole issue, to survive basically this, I'm gonna say it's an extinction of sorts. I know it's not an extinction. I know we are not facing extinction, but honestly, yellow press is what sells, so let me call it that. In order to face this extinction, guys, let's just stay at home. And it really is like, it really is the only thing that will save us. So keep it up, and I'll talk to you guys on Monday. Let me know what your plans for the weekend. I may actually end up downloading a game, or I don't know, I may work out with my girlfriend's rubbers. I just found out that she has some. So I'll probably be doing something like that. And yeah. I'll get back to you guys on Monday with more stories from the garage. Probably it will still be bedroom edition. But yeah, keep up the good work and go Quarenteam. Bye.